Welcome. All black everything. Come on in. We back, education edition. Tavistock Institute. We're gonna keep rolling through it. Now it's gonna get technical up in here, so I may stumble over some words, but bear with me because I'm gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it together. I promise you. I assure you. But I do not own the rights to this music. I didn't put that in there, but I do not in the description. But peace to the young coffee, Kingston's finest. We're gonna take it back off right where we left. You see, counter surgery. We're getting into it. Like it, share it, subscribe it, thumbs up, like you're hitchhiking. You know, ready? Let's get it through the algorithm, John. This graph says the following passage from his book, Time, Perspective, and Morale, illustrates his understanding of psychological warfare. Quote, one of the main techniques for breaking morale through a strategy of terror consists in exactly this tactic. Keep the person hazy as to where he stands and just what he may expect. If, in addition, frequent vacillations between severe disciplinary measures and promises of good treatment together with spreading of contradictory news make the cognitive structure of this situation utterly unclear, then the individual may cease to even know when a particular plan would lead toward or away from his goal. Under these conditions, even those who have definite goals and are ready to take risks will be paralyzed by severe inner conflicts in regard to what to do. End quote. See the contradictions, keep you confused, learn to read between the lines. And it continues. Lewin's most significant proposal made during the period of the war of World War II and its immediate aftermath was his conception of fascism with a democratic face. The common pathological feature of all fascists demand its demand is infantilism, infantilism, who defines himself as his attempts to impose the principle of the autonomous, extended family, and to block out the reality of the outer world. For example, nationalism or mother country, racialism, mother, language group, mother tongue, cultural affinity group, family traditions, community, extended family, neighborhood. Lewin was the first to realize through those close observations of his tested cadres that the imposition of fascist-like forms of small group organization and corporatist structural forms could induce fascist ideology in a subject population. In a sane and moral society, Lewin's proposal would be used for toilet paper, and Lewin himself would have been put under protective psychiatric care. Instead, he was given a lot of money, U.S. citizenship, and a grant from the Rockefellers to craft social engineering projects. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research. The Rockefellers. And Lewin proposed that through a use of small group self-brainwashing techniques, a more efficient form of fascist dictatorship could be established. Quote, the racial invisibility of a horde of jackbooted enforcers, characteristics of the Nazi regime, could be reduced by creating fascist forms of small, self-administering community groups. They see themselves as existing by means of their ability as individuals around them. The result would be a more efficient form of fascist regime, with the superficial appearance of special democratic forms. The illusion, delusion, the magic they trade, the magic tricks. In other words, if the automized individual world is converted into a controlled environment which conforms to such fascist structural reforms, the victim's mind will discover that only its potential paranoid self provides it with the means for agreement and with the controversial environment, that controversial environment. In other words, fascism is the world's desire in paranoid dreams of the ID. What is undeniable is that Reese and Tavistock were seriously organizing a cabal to take over the councils of those who are attempting to reestablish the world after the war. Given the training of military, psychiatric, and other hardcore fascist cadres, the, es- the establishment of a fascist political order would proceed according to Reese Lewin Tavistockian model in the following steps. And we're gonna come back with them steps in a minute. When we come back, we got a few to go through. We're gonna get through them now. I think it's 4 steps. Boom, end of it. But this is all black everything. Tavistock Institute. Sharing that information in spurts. Check it out. Thank you for checking it out. Thumbs up, like you hitchhike it. You know how we do it. Subscribe it, share it, like it. Let's get the channel growing. Hey.